Hi all and welcome back to my Let's Play of Morrowind. We are here to, I believe, is it become House Redoran? Hortator? Exciting times. Then we can become the Redoran. I believe we need to be in Aldrune to do this, which is good, because we are there. Can you tell it's been over a week since I recorded last time? It's been back to work time, which means busy, 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 busy. Even though I'm not in full time, but it's enough to wear you out. To be fair, I think it's just getting used to it again. Is this the manner we need to be in? I didn't get any recording done in the evenings last week, and I know I'm able to because I used to do things like that when I used to work before lockdown. So I know in the future we are going to be okay, but at this moment, yeah, I need to get back into the swing of things with that. Right, we have to speak to someone here. Is it you? Councillor of House Redoran, what can I do for you? Redoran Hortator. That's a title given to the war leader among the great houses. Why are you interested? Tell your story and ask to be confirmed. You've told a remarkable story. It has the ring of truth. You may have been deceived, but I believe you. I may be able to persuade other councillors to believe you as well. But as a condition of my support, I require a favour. Rescue my son, Varvus Serethi, from Venom Manor. Yes, my son, he's been held at Venom Manor, which is the first manor to your right when you enter Scar. I've heard Venom is keeping him in the right wing of his manor. You must be careful not to kill Bolvin Venom myself, or the other councillors will turn against you. The manor is the first manor on your right when you enter Scar. We can do that, I'm sure. So is this Scar here? Is the giant mushroom Scar? That's probably the easiest way to tell. That's Manor District. We can have a quick look here. Venom Manor, yeah, so it is Scar. This is a bit nerve-wracking. I quite like the missions that I've had these stipulations to not kill anyone. I think they make the game a little more interesting. They're an interesting bind to be in. But it's not like the game gives you loads of tools for if you want to approach things non-lethally, say. I mean, there are like magic tools and stuff, but they feel hard to come by. It's in the right wing, isn't it? We can usually get away from just walking around these places.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Is that Dwemer armor? Yeah, because they're the boots, aren't they? Just kind of interested in what they've got on their side. Anything worth hobbing? Not by the looks of it. So I'm guessing it's down the hallway, but I've got no confirmation of that. It's just a hazard a good guess. Oh yeah, there's going to be 2 videos before this, but this is going to be the soonest opportunity I get to sort of talk about how things may be changing a little bit. I think we're out of the right wing now. I bet if I go through here, this is the main hall again. Manor entrance, yeah. I wonder if this goes to the right wing. But the upstairsy part. Yeah, so with going back to work, I've not been able to produce videos as quickly as I want. And it is the video I knew it would be. It's a typical Saturday video of a deeper dive into games that is harder to find the time and space to do.
Traveler.
Is it you? You're a crusader. Varvus Serethi, that's none of your business. Oh, she didn't like that. Yeah, because it just takes up the most amount of time, which I don't think is unreasonable. We're going around in circles here.
So make it quick.
I wonder where this person actually is. It did say the right wing, didn't they?
But make it quick.
The first manor on the right is enter Scar. Oh, perhaps that's the confusion I've had. So my plan from this point onwards is basically to keep with relatively frequent uploads. The thing is, this is so subject to change because there is a chance, a pretty good chance of me just going back to Alvarez Salvani, going back to work full time. So that's just going to screw up any like big grand changes. So what I'm going to do is keep Fallout Friday on Friday, and release that once a week every Friday. Morrowind every other day for now, but I might miss the occasional day, but I'm going to try not to do that. That is subject to change. And then what was the typical Saturday video, just as and when I can do them.
I'm waiting.
I think it's going to be the best for myself. Right, pleased to meet you, Marabou. I'm Varessa Salvani, commoner. Welcome to Alderoon. What can I do for you? Well, I'm here to bust you out, friend, but I'm going to save before I do anything else. That's none of your business. Oh, right, no, this isn't actually the right Salvani.
I can tell.
I wonder if he'll get annoyed if I speak to him about it. Yes, he very much doesn't like me. Let's keep on going through their private quarters and see what they think. Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. I think the thing I'm finding with work, going back, is sort of what I was saying earlier. It's just the tiredness. It wouldn't be so bad, you know, being busy for 9 hours a day. It's just after, you know, walking 4 miles round trip and also then being on my feet all day, I'm just like, oh, I just want to sit and watch YouTube for a few hours when I get in. Which I know is not the most entertaining, but there we go. They really are keeping this person hidden. Who am I after? Father Serethi? Which was different to that last person, wasn't it? I think so. Ah, I've just found a note. Mulsa, keep our special guest in the room behind the tapestry. Make sure the door is locked and that he is under guard at all times. If he escapes, I will blame you. Right. I'll take that. I assume this is the thing under the tapestry. Did my father send you? Are you here to rescue me? Should we travel back together? Well, don't make me travel with you. I mean, we're going to have to.
This better be
This
important.
deserves a fresh save, I believe. Right. Let's travel together. I have no idea which is going to be the best way out of this, but let's just do this. Let's just go. So, I think it's up the stairs, right? Let's go up the stairs. Nope, nope. Not up the stairs. Come back down the stairs. There's someone under here, though. Yeah. I mean, let's go. Yes, I know. I hope there's no other missions in this place where everyone's just going to be aggroed on me. It's not my best prison break. Which is quite funny to say, because I think this is the third one we've done. Oh, no. Oh, we've really messed this up. So, let's actually scout out which way we're going to go first, eh? I think that seems like a wise idea, don't you? The other thought I was just having in regarding to the channel is the Saturday videos, which have been a deeper dive into Arcane. I am going to... So this was the way we need to go. I just could have sworn there's like a better way. No, this is it. We just need to get up there and run, really, don't we? Yeah, the Saturday videos, which so far have just been a deeper dive into Arcane, I want to actually sort of transform them a touch and make them a touch more specific to let's go. Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
You come in. Yeah, let's go. Cool. And then which manor do we need to go to? It's one over here, isn't it? Lorethri, Serethi. Says that one. Yeah. Have them as for now. I want to use it as a series to dive and look into different games, and I think the way I'm going to do that for now is actually look into immersive sims. Love immersive sims. Want more time spent playing immersive sims. So I think that's the plan.
What now?
Your child is behind me. I think it's your child. Come too.
Thank you.
There we go. Return to me, I am in your debt. Redoran Hortator. You rescued my son. Words cannot express my gratitude. Therefore, I name you Hortator of House Redoran. I also promise that I will use my influence with the other councillors of House Redoran. Alas, there's one obstacle. Bolvin Venom will never support a name of our outlander, Hortator. But if you have the sole support of the council, you may agree to an honourable duel. The duel is an honourable tradition dating back to at least the founding of Redoran. Each party to the duel makes an agreement as to the compensation that will be given to the winner. The loser is legally bound to this agreement. Most duels are fought until one party admits defeat or falls in battle. The duel to the death is less common and only ends when the one party is dead. The winner of the duel may take what he wants of the loser's possessions, but some consider this dishonourable. Fine. I'm sure we can use our very short dagger and win a duel. Pistols at dawn, my friend. Pistols at dawn. So, Arabar first, I think. We've got to basically go and talk to all the councillors, who luckily just happen to live all together in this weird area here. I thought it'd be not the best to gather all of your important people in one place, because if someone was just going to go around killing them all, they'll be all right next to each other. Right. I need the actual Arabar leader. Yes, I know I've robbed off you before, but you don't know that.
What, Outlander?
One of you, the Arabars, I need. The Councillor of House Redoran, and I'm a very busy man with many duties and responsibilities. I am not to stand about idly whilst others chatter on and on about the most trivial of subjects. This is not trivial, sir. I have spoken with Athis Serethi. He believes your story and says you can be trusted. I have known Athis Serethi since he was a child, and I have absolute faith in his judgment. Please accept my apologies for not seeking you out and accepting you at once. Forgive me also for believing these rumours about you being an Imperial spy. You have my vote. Minor? Arabar here confirms Morrowind is Hortator of House Redoran. Tell you the councillors I say I've given you my blessing. Oh, I think he's an egg miner. If you go around his house, there's actually a lot of eggs. We were sort of in a room a second ago. 1 second. This is a different way to the way I came in. Oh well, believe me, there's eggs here. There be eggs. Hello, Garissa Lathray. You're going to make me your Hortator. I spoke with Athim Serethi. I like what he told you about you. I like what he told me about you. You get things done and show good judgment. Your story is crazy, but your story doesn't matter to me. As long as you can make something about Dagothur and his servants. As long as you can do something, sorry. I'm making you my choice for Hortator. Brilliant. Cool. I still really like this question now. I know it seems stupid because it's a lot of legwork, but it just really allows you to embody what is just stupid politicking. There's a bit of a thread going around on Twitter recently about this game, and I think quite a few people said the big prophecy in this game just doesn't happen to so much later, and it's really cool for that to be the case. You're not wedged straight into being the chosen one, it lets you sort of breathe in the world for quite a while before you before pushing you down that way. And then even then, it's not like a big aspect of you being this character. It doesn't feel like... It feels like you're trying to fit a prophecy, not the prophecy has selected you. You know, sorry, I'm trying to... Redoran. Trying to read which one I need to go to next. Which one's that? There we go. All the way down this side. So, like, when you're the Dragonborn, it feels like you're gifted the powers just to win. Whereas this, it feels like you are making enough edgeway in the world to gather enough power for yourself to win. You're a counsellor, giving his support for the title of Hortator. This conflict between House Poly and Temple Doctrine is unfortunate. I hope is resolved swiftly. How? Now, how can I help you? Someone in particular? He says he's happy, but he's not.
What?
I'm just wondering if he was the person I needed to speak to. Yeah, it feels like you've put all this legwork to become this leader, instead of it just being like your destiny. It feels like you're an active component in it. It doesn't feel like... I think destiny is a good word, but I'm trying to touch on exactly what I mean. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it was destined. It felt like there's work into it. Who of you is the counsellor? Lord and counsellor of House Redoran. Hortator, good judgment. Cool. Is that everyone I need? Here we go. This is the last person. Redoran Hortator. Please my story. Please I can be trusted. Cool. So let the record show. Yeah. I like the way so many of them are just talking to them as well. It is just, you know, get me on your side. There's not, it's not each and every one go and do a quest for me. It's just like, yeah, I just need to confirm you. I think when a game goes for the big destined sort of narrative, it can work. And it's very common, you know. Is it Venom we need to go to? No, I don't think it is. It's not Arabar. It's not Lethri. It's Serethi, isn't it? Yeah. So that's that one, yeah. Yeah, when it goes for that big sort of narrative, it can work and it's absolutely fine, but it sort of like forces you into a position, whereas it feels like a game like this like lets you grow into it and get a real feel and settle into the world. Do I have to go and duel him then? Ah, right, yeah.
Can we hurry?
Let's go and duel him. The other bad choice I've been thinking about making recently is playing old school RuneScape. For some reason, I went down a rabbit hole of watching some videos on YouTube last night, just whilst I was eating some tea, and I was just like, you know what? This game, I didn't think I had any nostalgia for it, or it didn't have like a particular place in my heart, but it really like represents like one summer of my childhood or something like that. And I'd be super interested to see what the game's actually doing, because it seems really, really popular. You're not the one I need to fight. You're the one I need to fight. Redoran Hortator. You have played tricks with the other counsellors, but they will not work on me. This has gone far enough. If you are not a coward as well as a fraud, I will put a stop to your ambitions at the arena in Vivek. I will meet you there if you dare to face me in a duel to the death. Of course I'll face you. But yeah, so I'm thinking of picking up and playing a little bit of it, just to see what it's like and see if there's anything interesting going on there. People online seem to think it is. To my eyes, it just seems like a super, super grindy game that people just enjoy the grind with. But there's probably an element of you've got so many different moving parts that all interlock that it might actually be doing something kind of interesting. So yeah, I might do that soon. It might be a little while off because I've got plenty of other things to be playing. My Path of Exile habit is still going strong because that game is very good. I say it's very good. I'm really enjoying it, but I have no idea if what I'm doing is correct, which I think is not a unique Path of Exile experience. You kind of just have to read a guide and hope it's like a good guide and not one of the bad ones. But I'm on Act 6, I think. So I'm nearly done with all the acts and getting to the actual end game stuff. But it seems perfect to just like jump on and do a couple of like end game content levels at the end of a day. Can you take me to Vivek, please, sir? No, but you can take me to Balmora, and Balmora we can go to Vivek.
Where would you like to go?
It does feel like learning an underground in a city, learning the Silt Striders. It's like, oh yeah, I know the Northern Line connects to Victoria Line. Guess who lived in London once? And still, they're the only two connections I can think of. Maybe the Jubilee's on there somewhere? You don't need the Northern and the Victoria Line. Welcome to the Arena Canton. It's the first time we've been in here, so I thought I'd just leave the tape rolling, so to speak. Because I'm kind of interested what it looks like on the inside. Oh, this is just the way it works. So we need to go right up to the top, I guess. You think so? Which one's that? Do they all have that same roof? Not sure. But this is possibly one of the stupidest things I've done in this game, and it's taken absolutely ages. I think it's probably taken a good minute or two. The problem is his movements like quite random. Does that count? That's very funny. Meaning that it's kind of hard to track him or anything like that. I do want to go down to the body if possible, because he might have a ton of arrows in him. Fighter's quarters. It's going to be up here and then here, maybe? Yeah. There he is. Steel axe. Ooh. Daedric Daikatana. Oh, that's a long blade. I mean, I'm going to take it. Ebony Bracer. Manaki. We never know if we're going to go robbing there again. Ebony. Well, there's no point in taking the Cuirass over anything else because we can only sell it for 5,000 anyway. And all these go for 5,000. And we're over anyway. Yeah. So we'll take it. And then, what's the Daikatana go for? I mean, it's a lot of money, but we actually won't ever be able to do that amount. Let's put some exquisite clothes on. I don't like those shoes. So yeah, that's a very stupid fight we just had. I've got nothing wrong with going in the pit. It was just, you know, when you look at something, you go, oh, he's aggroed on me. I wonder. And I just wanted to play it out to see if it worked. And it did. What do we actually need to do now? It is unfortunate, but I know I should go back to speak to Sarethi. Oh no. Oh no. This is what you get for jumping everywhere. Oh, phew. We just magically fell in. We must be the Nervarine if we can do that. Just fall through floors. To be fair, what's this? This is, I believe, in the region of 25 to 30 hours into this game. I might have got that a little wrong. It's definitely over 24. So to get one glitch like that, I'm not going to moan too much. Especially when you can just get out of it by just swimming under anyway. It worked okay. Here we are. Let's go and get made the Hortator. Redoran Hortator. The Council of House Redoran is in agreement. You are the Hortator of House Redoran. I hope you are successful in persuading the rest of Morrowind to unite against Dagothir and his blighted hosts. On behalf of the House and the Council, take the Ring of the Hortator, a token of your office. By this ring, others should know you as our chosen champion. I also have a sealed package for you. I do not know what it contains, but I received it from a contact in the highest ranks of the temple. My guess is it has something to do with the temple's position and your claim to fulfill the Nervarine prophecies. And here is a copy of the recent public notice identifying you as an Imperial agent. I am satisfied of your sincerity, but I warn you that others might not have understanding. Ew. Let's have a look. Is this going to be when... Message from the Arcanum. Public notice. Well, beloved people of Morrowind, take heed, take warning. The outlaw named Marabou started trade of a spell sword, lately called Incarnate and Nervarine, is shown to be investigating ordinators and magistrates of the district to be an agent in the pay of the Imperial Intelligence Service. To the investigating ordinators. This outlaw's claims are false, the prophecies this outlaw's cites are discredited, the dishonest character and base purpose of the outlaw is perpetrating this hoax are now made clear to all observers. Marabou is sought for various crimes by ordinators and town guards. Report all encounters with this outlaw to the proper authorities. If you see this outlaw in public, give them the alarm. Published by the authority of the Temple, the Order of the Watch, the Magistrates of the Vardenfell District, under the signature and authority of Grand Master Barrel Salah, Captain of the Watch. Hear and heed. Note from the Arcanum. To the Outlander, lately proclaiming his identity as a Nervarine, to be delivered with haste. The note itself. The assertion being made in direct contradiction of the doctrine of the Tribunal, namely that you are the Nervarine, the reincarnation of the sainted Lord Nerevar, are, in addition to being against Temple teaching, incredible and implausible in the extreme. The revelation made by the Inquisition, namely that you are in fact an agent of the Imperial Intelligence Service, otherwise known as the Order of the Blade, lately made with substantial evidence by the Lord High Archordinator, Beryl Salah, further calls into question the validity of your motivation behind your claims. However, as incredible as your claims are, as much as they are in direct contradiction of the teachings of the Temple, and tainted as they are by the inference to be made upon your close association with the covert policies and interests of the Emperor, the interests of the Temple and its leadership, and particularly the interests of his high immortal lordship Vivek, are best served by a close and personal examination of the claims being made, and close and personal examination of the motivations and the character of the claimant. The Temple, through its examinations of its records, in particular the records of the Hierographer and the Apophographer, is intimately familiar with many and varied claims and signs of feats that will mark the Nervarine according to prophecy. Therefore, in the event of the fulfillment of certain of those most remarkable and scarcely credible claims, namely that the claimant should at one time be acknowledged holder of several ancient titles of power and authority of the Dummer people, to wit, Hortator of the Great Houses, Nervarine of the Ashlander tribes, and the Temple proposes that the claimant to the identity of the Nervarine shall present himself for inspection before his reverent honour, Archcanon Lord Thura Soroyani, High Archcanon and Chancellor of Vivek, Archcanon of the Canonry of Vardenfell, Archpriest of the High Fame for review and consideration of his claim's identity. However, until such time as the claimant actually has been named Hortator separately and joined by the three great houses of Vardenfell, and at the same time has been named Nervarine separately and jointly by the four tribes of the Ashlanders, there is no purpose in reviewing or discussing these claims. God, this is very legalistic, isn't it? Because of the Temple's official position on the prophecies of Nervarine, and in the interests of preserving the security of the claimant from those parties who may wish to do him harm, it is convenient that the claimant of the title Nervarine shall present himself in secret to Archcanon Saryoni in the Archcanon's private quarters in the High Fane of Vivek. To signify agreement with these terms and conditions for a meeting with the Archcanon, the Nervarine claimant may present himself to the healer of the High Fane of Vivek, Danzo and Dulez, and the necessary arrangements will be made. Once again, no purpose is served by the meeting until the claimant has done all the things. Written at the request of, blah blah blah. You can tell it's written by someone who thinks that they're powerful. It's long-winded. But things are happening, and I think also the guards might also attack us on sight. Not these guards, but ordinators. We're wanted now. We're wanted. I wonder what that means for us. So that means we've got the Telvanni to do last, and then the Ashlander tribes. So, join me next time, where we will be rounding up the Telvanni to get them to do what we want. If you think this video is enjoyable, drop it a like. If you have anything to say, especially on the subject of the differences between the quest lines in this and later Elder Scrolls games and how this seems to be a lot more measured and is actually really interesting because of it, comment below. I will see the comment and I may even respond. Subscribe if you want more of this sort of content, and I'm excusing the ravens clacking on my roof. I'm not even going to go into it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.